thing is, I got final seats in my car. When I hit those seats this morning, I tell you, I just went, woo! I figured if I'm up, everybody in the Delaware Valley should be up. You agree with me? I mean, it's 3 minutes past 4 in the morning. What else you gonna do but stare?
Hello?
Good morning, Mrs. Kramer. This is Don Cabot, WIBG.
Because you had the talent to become a good fighter. And instead of that, you became a leg breaker. Some cheap second-rate loan shark.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
There you go. Right here, David. Good job, Dave.
David Goggins, you did it!
All right, man. Good job.
David Goggins!
All right, David, congratulations. Welcome back to the finish line of the Kiel's Badwater Ultramarathon. Got your medal for you. I want you to see what it looks like first.
So I said, if I can just walk one more mile after being in the worst shape of my entire life, this would change everything for me mentally going forward. From this kid who came from dirt, nothing, who couldn't read until he was in a junior in high school and is now here. I walked a mile. I said, maybe I can walk one more mile. Maybe I can walk another mile. At mile 81, my ex-wife looked at me and said, you're not gonna make the time. When your mind knows it's not going to quit, and this is what I found out, this is my 40% rule. When your mind knows it's not going to quit, your body will adapt to whatever is in front of it. I ended up running 21 miles. I did 101 miles in 19 hours and 6 minutes. And that one day changed, that one 19 hours. It wasn't SEAL training, it wasn't Ranger School, it wasn't Delta Force, it wasn't any of that crap I went through. It was this 19 hours and 6 minutes that forever changed my life to know that we as human beings are capable of anything. And we don't need any special kind of parents or tools to get there. So I end you with this. Don't stop when you're tired, stop when you're done.
Very few ever get to where you are today. You only graduate from BUD/S training once. It marks the completion of the toughest military training in the world. In a society where mediocrity is too often the standard and too often rewarded, there is intense fascination with men who detest mediocrity, who refuse to define themselves in conventional terms, and who seek to transcend traditionally recognized human capabilities. This is exactly the type of person BUD/S is meant to find. The man who will find a way to complete each and every task to the best of his ability. The man who will adapt and overcome any and all obstacles.
5.5 days of misery. The instructors tell the students again that failure for most is a statistical destiny.
Go!
Any student unable to complete the 4-mile run in 32 minutes or less before Hell Week begins 2 weeks hence will be performance dropped from training. For half the class, this is their first time at Bugs. For the rest, it is their second, third, and even fourth try. Paddling rafts in high surf is more difficult and dangerous than it might appear. Men can be smashed together in the boiling water, get hit by flying paddles, or become tangled up underneath the raft. In surf this big, the emphasis is on swim buddies sticking together and boat crews working together.